had more muscle mass before going to the gym than while going to the gym because my body interpreted it as stress. One of the reasons that when I went to the gym, I didn't get the results, I actually went backwards, is not only did I experience going to the gym 3 nights a week as being stressful, and there was no recovery time, right? As you get older, you don't recover as fast, especially if you're like in your 40s or 50s and beyond. You need that 7 days of recovery. I went to the gym 3 days a week, and then also I was going in the evening, and it was after like a full day of working and being in school full time studying herbal medicine. It was just too much, right? Like having to go there and then doing the workout, even though it didn't feel like the workout was too hard. I didn't feel like it was stressing my body. I wouldn't have known this. The net effect that it was having on my body was to lose muscle mass. The other part of it was that there was just a lot of stress in my life. So it was too much. So it was just, when I first did it, I thought, oh, well, there's never going to be a good time. So I'm just going to start now. But actually, it would have been better for me to do it from my home instead of having to go somewhere. That would have helped. Doing it in the daytime instead of in the evening, that would have helped, right? Just realize that your overall stress in your life can affect whether your body can go into rest, digest, and heal. And in order to restore your muscle mass, to heal your muscles, that's what the healing them is, what grows them. You have to be in rest and digest. And I was in fight, flight, and freeze mode because I had just had too much on my plate. It can work against you if you do it too much. It becomes an excess, right? Any excess is a toxin. So my stressful life was a toxin, and doing it too much and not having enough rest time, that became toxic for me. It did the exact opposite of what I wanted. And it was quite interesting because after I stopped working out, even though I wasn't doing anything different, my muscle mass started to increase again just by stopping working out. I highly suggest, if you're serious about doing a body recomp, that you get the Hume Body Pod scale so that you can be really clear on what's happening. And it will show you your skeletal muscle mass. It'll show you your fat percentage. It'll show for you all of the different like parts of your body, arms, legs, trunk, visceral fat. It'll look at your bone mass. It'll give you so much really good information that will help you to know that what you're doing is working and help you to stay the course. For example, I just actually got on the body pod this morning and I had lost some body fat, but actually the scale showed a loss of a couple pounds. But what was really cool about it was not that I had just lost weight, but I had lost fat and I'd gained muscle. But you can only tell that through having a resource like that. I'll put the link to the Hume Body Pod, and I highly recommend that you get it so that you can get really clear on the progress that you're making. Because, sometimes we get upset about our progress and don't think we're making progress because we don't see the scale moving. But meanwhile, we're getting all these other gains, like your bone mass could be getting better, your lean muscle mass, your skeletal mass can be increasing, and that's what you want. All right, we'll see you in the next video.